Greetings viewers, welcome to Righteous Academy. So I welcome you to this tutorial video where I'll be solving Maths 2025 paper 1. So we are going to begin with question 1, which says simplify. So to simplify, it simply means to reduce. So on this question, what we need to understand first of all is the meaning of the brackets. So the bracket here simply means to multiply, So we're going to be multiplying the term outside the bracket with everything inside the bracket. So we are going to begin with multiplying 2 multiplied by y. We are going to have 2y. Then 2 multiplied by negative 3, we are going to have negative 6. Then negative 3 multiplied by 2, we are going to have negative 6. Negative 3 multiplied by negative y, we are going to have a positive 3y. So after now multiplying, we need to collect like terms. For those of us who don't know what we mean when we say like terms. When we say like terms, we mean numbers having the same variables. For example, we may have numbers such as a and 2a. These are good examples of like terms. When unlike terms, we may have a squared and 2a. So these are unlike terms, while these are like terms. So to correct like terms, we're going to have 2y plus 3y minus 6 minus 6. So 2y plus 3y, we're going to have 5y. Then negative 6 minus 6, we are going to have a negative 12 because same signs we add and maintain the sign. So we're going to have a negative 12. So this is the answer that was required on question 1. So we move on to question 2, which says evaluate. Okay, so we move on to question 2, where they say evaluate. Evaluate the fourth root of 16 over 81, then everything to a power 3. So the fourth root of 16 is a number that we can multiply 4 times by itself to get 16. So that number, it is 2. Then the number that we can multiply 4 times to get 81, it is 3. Then we have the brackets, then everything to the power 3. So since here we have the brackets, meaning the power has an effect on 2 and the power has an effect on 3. So we're going to have 2 power 3 over 3 power 3. Then everything inside the brackets. So 2 power 3, it is going to give us 8. 2 power 3, it is going to give us 8. Then 3 power 3, it is going to give us 27. So this is the answer that was required on question 2. Okay, so we move on to question 3, which says factorize completely. So to factorize completely, we have to be familiar with knowing the highest common factor of numbers with variables. So this question, it is coming from factorization by grouping. So when starting to solve the question, we have to start by grouping the numbers into 2 groups. Then after grouping, then we begin factorizing. So in the first group here, we have the highest common factor, which is b. Then we are going to remain with 2a minus 3. Then in the second bracket, we are going to have our highest common factor as positive 5. Then we are going to remain on this part, we are going to remain with 2a minus, and this part we are going to have 3. So to make sure that you don't get this question wrong, you have to make sure that inside the brackets, what you have is the same. So for example, here we have 2a minus 3, and in this bracket we also have 2a minus 3. So after reaching at this stage, now you are going to write b plus 5 in one bracket. B plus 5 in one bracket, and get one bracket from this stage. So we're going to have 2a minus 3. So after writing this, it means now you have finished. So this was the answer required on question 3. So this is how you need to factorize by grouping. Okay, so we move on to question 4. Question 4, we have solve the equation. Solve the equation. So to solve the equation, we must first start by collecting the like terms. So we're going to write 1 over 2x squared is equals to, then 8, it is going to come this side. So after doing this, we are now going to over 1 over 2 over 1 over 2. So this 1 over 2, it is going to cancel with this 1 over 2. Then 8 over 1 over 2, it is going to give us 16. So we're going to have x power 2 is equals to 16. Then at this stage now we are going to introduce the square root. The square root, it is going to cancel with the squared of the square. So we're going to remain with x is equals to positive or minus the square root of 16, which is 4. So these were the answers required on question 4. So we have positive 4 and negative 4. Question 5, you have a question on sets. So use set notation to describe the shaded region. So the region that is shaded, we have the intersection of A. The intersection of A, it is the region that is shaded. When the region that is not shaded, it is B union C. So to describe the part that is shaded, we are supposed to mention the part that is not shaded. So B union C complement. So B union C complement, meaning we remain with the universal set and the intersection of A. Now to make sure that the part that we are referring to, it is the intersection of A, we are going to write intersection of A. So to describe the shaded region, we are supposed to write B union C inside the brackets complement intersection A. So we move on to question 6. Move on to question 6. A company with 6,000 shares declared a dividend of 56,000 kwacha. What amount will Betty receive for her 36 shares? So to find the amount Betty will receive, we first of all have to find the amount of money that was given to a person with 1 share. So to find that amount of money, we first have to multiply the total dividend over the total number of shares. So total dividend over the total number of shares. So total dividend was 56,000 over 6,000 shares. So 0 cancels. Then here we have 6 into 6, 1. 6 into 56, we are going to have 9 remainder 2. So we are going to have 9 remainder 2 over 6. So 9 remainder 2, we are going to simplify this number to 9, 1 over 3. So this is the amount that was payable to a person with 1 share. So then we are going to make the ratios. So 1 share, someone was getting 9, 1 over 3. Then for 36 shares, we don't know, so we're going to write x. Then we cross multiply. X is equals to 36 multiplied by 9, 1 over 3. So 9, 1 over 3, it is going to be 9 multiplied by 3, it will give us 27. 27 plus 1, we are going to have 28. So x is equals to 36 multiplied by 28 over 3. So 3 here, 1. 3 into 36, we are going to have 12. So we are going to multiply 12 with 28. 12 multiplied by 28. So 8 multiplied by 2, 16. 8 multiplied by 1, 8 plus 1, 9. Then 2 multiplied by 2, 4. then 2 multiplied by 1, 2. Then we add, here we are going to have 6, then here we're going to have 3, and here 3. So the answer for the amount that is going to be paid to Betty is 336 kwacha for 36 shares. So this was all that I had prepared for you. So this is Righteous Academy. Subscribe for more videos.
This is Righteous Academy, where we explain in simpler terms. Righteous Academy, got you covered, no worries, we are here.